YouTube? It's your boy Mercy back with another video, man. Now today we're going over the top 5 best AR class setups to use in Black Ops 6 Warzone. Now today's video we're going to be going over 5 attachment class setups, not the gunfighter version, which is 8 attachments. If you guys want to see another video on me showing you guys 8 attachments for every single AR, you guys let me know by showing love on this video, leaving a like, subscribe, and also comment. You know what I'm saying? Leave a comment, let me know what you think about the video if y'all want to see more. But anyways, man, if y'all been enjoying the Black Ops 6 content, y'all already know what to do, man. Show some love on this vid. And with that being said, let's get right into the class setup. First things first, y'all already knew this was going to be on the list, the XM4. The XM4 is literally taking over COD. Like, it's been such a fan favorite gun for Warzone, and this is the class setup that I'm using for this weapon right here. We have the Jason Armory 2X. Now, if you guys want, you can put the 3 times instead of the 2 times. It's really up to you on how you want your scope to be. I feel like when it comes down to the optic and the scope, it's really like a personal preference kind of thing going on. But I put the 2-time scope on my XM4. Then we have the suppressor matched up with the long barrel. The long barrel gives you damage range. I do feel as if this gun is kind of a pea shooter a little bit. I think it really outweighs itself when it comes down to the fire rate. The fire rate is like extremely fast. So I think when you have the fire rate and then mix it up with the damage range, it kind of balances the whole gun out. Then we have the magazine, 60 round mag. Of course, I'm putting the max mag for the most part on every single gun. Now I do see a lot of people using the 100 round mag. Me personally, I'm not using that just because look at the downsides of it. The ADS speed is slow, switch to fire speed is slow. Like everything gets taken down by a lot, and I cannot do that. So I personally just put 60. I feel like 60 is way more than enough to kill somebody in Warzone. And I know y'all might be saying, well, it's an AR and he's 100 bullets. You know, you're not going to be running around aiming down sights. Like, none of that really matters. But honestly, y'all know how I play. I like to be fast no matter what, especially when I use my SMGs. And having my gun making me feel slow, I just can't do it. So I have that on. Then we had the recoil springs for the last attachment. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If y'all want to go ahead and try these other 2 out, you can. I would say you can use the over suppressed instead. It gives you more bullet velocity, or you can even use the rapid fire. Now, honestly, I haven't used the rapid fire in Warzone yet, so I don't want to tell you how to use it and say like it's good, because you can see there's a lot of cons when it comes down to it. In multiplayer, it's good, but I haven't tried it in Warzone, so I can give it a go. Let me know. But if you want, you can go ahead and use the over suppress. It doesn't really matter. Recoil springs, over suppress, it's really up to you. They both work really good with this gun, and it all depends on your recoil control. Honestly, the recoil springs is supposed to help you with recoil control, but this gun doesn't have a lot of recoil anyway, so if you want to use the bullet velocity for a better attachment, go ahead and use that. And I'm telling you, this gun is going to be amazing. Next on the list, we have the Model L. Now, the Model L is a really good gun. Now, before we even get to all the attachments, I want to show you guys the other sights that you can use as well. Right now I have the Jason 2 times on. Like I said, you can use the 3-time scope. These are like the most 2 famous scopes right now in Warzone, so it's really up to you on which you want to use. But if you scroll up to the top, we do have like the red dot sight kind of attachments. Now if you want to use this one right here, you can. The Merlin Mini, I like using this one, and I think this right here, the reflex right here, the Volsky reflex, this might be like the go-to for every single AR. If I'm not using my 2 times the 3-time scopes, I'm going to be using this scope right here every single time. This reflex every single time. So yeah, that's how I feel about the scopes when it comes down to this gun. Then we have the suppressor. I'm gonna use the suppressor a lot of my guns in Warzone, to be honest. I don't like people knowing where I'm at. Then we have the long barrel. Now for this gun, to be honest, I feel like it does pretty decent damage. So if you want, you could go with the reinforced barrel instead. I feel like the reinforced barrel is kind of better to use. I'm gonna go over and switch it over. But like I said, you can really use both of these. You can switch them both, They both work really good. But it's like, it's up to you. Whatever feels better to you is what feels better to you. Then we have the extended mag. We have the 50 round mag because this is Warzone. We need bullets. You know what I'm saying? We need bullets. Lay somebody out. This is the max that you can put. So we have the extended mag on 2. Then we come down here. We do have the recoil springs. Now this gun is another gun that doesn't really have too much problem with recoil. So if you want, you can also use the over suppress. You can really jump back and forth and see. It's really up to you and how you feel about the gun and how it feels to you to determine what you want. But for me, I had the recoil springs on, and that's what I like from my Model L. Then we can head over to the next gun. Now this baby right here, y'all seen it a lot. Y'all seen this gun a lot. We have the GPR 91. Now the GPR 91 is really like, it's a heavy hitter. It shoots a little slow, but it is a heavy hitter. It gets the job done. Now the only problem with this gun is that the recoil control, if you don't have a compensator on and if you try to use a suppressor, you're gonna see a massive, I'm telling you, a massive difference in the gun. So for this gun right here, overall, you'll probably never see me use a suppressor on it. I recently did switch to the compensator. I feel like it's way better to use. Like it's just the gun to use for, like the attachments to use for this gun. Then for the muzzle, we do have a long barrel on. It gives me damage range. I don't ever really use the reinforced barrel on this gun. I always use the damage range. And honestly, for this weapon right here, I would say the bullet velocity may be the one. It may be the one for this gun too. So like I showed you for the other guns, there's always gonna be like two attachments you can switch between. So it's either the game twist barrel or the long barrel. Switch between these two. You're gonna see a lot of people using the long barrel more than this one. Like I said, this gun does shoot kind of slow. So if you want to have the game twist barrel, go ahead and use that one. And also for the scope, I am using a 3-time scope. Then we have extended mag 2, which gives you 60 bullets, and the recoil springs. 100% use the recoil springs. Don't use anything else because this gun does have a lot of recoil. Now we have the Amos 85. I really don't see a lot of people use the Amos, but I recently started using it, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm liking this gun. I'm liking this gun right here. As you see, I do have the 3-time scope on it with a suppressor, reinforced barrel, extended mag 2, and we have recoil springs. Now this gun really has no recoil, to be honest. Like, it's really good to control. So if you want, once again, you can switch between these two right here. But I really do enjoy this gun. It has a very, very, very fast fire rate, and it's been doing an amazing job for me in Warzone, and I like using it. Lastly, we have the AK-74. We're going to be using a micro dot. This AK-74 class kind of reminds me of the other Warzone when they didn't have tactical sprint. I can't remember what that map was, and I can't remember. Like, I'll be forgetting. But it was that one Call of Duty Warzone map when we didn't really, I think we had the book bags for the first time, and we didn't really have no slide canceling and all that kind of stuff. That is the Warzone I'm talking about. Now, this right here, we have the compensator with the reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, extended mag 2, and we don't have anything else for the back. These are all these attachments for this gun. And honestly, I feel like this gun right here is a heavy hitter. Like, this gun is a heavy hitter. Like, it's strong as hell. Now, to be honest, you can switch between all of these. For this gun, you can use the game twist, long barrel, reinforced barrel, switch between all of them. Now, this is not a gun that you want to use for really long distance gunfights. This is more of a medium distance. That's why I have the red dot sight, and I don't really have a 3-times or 2-times. This is more so if you're closer range, like medium to, you know what I'm saying? Not long range. And I'll be honest, I like this gun a lot. It's cool, it's different, and that is my top 5 for this video. I said, if y'all want to see more videos like this, y'all already know what to do. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified when I post a new video, or go live. You know the vibes. And that will be the end of this. I'll see y'all in the next one.